CBS 4 is celebrating veterans' voices. Tonight we're looking at the difficult transition for some veterans after their service.
CBS 4's Mike Sullivan has a look at an effort to help these Hoosier heroes find employment after deployment.
Memories can be a tricky thing.
Deployed to Afghanistan in 2012.
They define who you are.
Just stay down.
By what you have been through.
You've had this whole, rapid growth experience within your life.
Yet only the people who are there.
Hey, that's way right now.
Truly know those moments.
People in the military, you develop a lot of really close friendships.
Meanwhile, the world at large continues to develop memories of their own.
You spend the whole deployment lying to your family, right? Telling them that you're safe, that you're not doing anything.
Needless to say, re-entry from military to civilian life is complex.
If you think about, the number of people that join the military when they're 18. So they've only had one job since high school.
Wes Wood spent 5 years in the military, several of those leading sniper teams in Afghanistan.
Oh, right peak and right here, bro.
At times, he was staring down the barrel of a rifle, at others, doing recon.
Shooting is just a very small part of it. A lot of it's intelligence gathering.
After 5 years in, he got out, began looking for work.
One problem is just translation of skills and of job titles.
Being able to knock a can off a fence for a few hundred yards away doesn't exactly translate to an office setting.
And so a lot of what we do is try and break down those barriers.
Wes helped found InVets, an organization helping Hoosier veterans transition back to civilian life.
49% of the transitionary military population does not stay in the vicinity of the military base that they leave the military from, and they do not return to their hometown.
Some find themselves in Indiana with no connections, no support system.
I had no network, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was hunting for jobs left and right.
For Brian Evans,
I always felt that call to service.
all it took was an old Marine commercial
The guy climbs the mountain, pulls the sword out, fights the dragon.
to hook him in.
And I was like, yep, that's the branch for me.
After training, he was sent to D.C.,
There's cameras everywhere.
performing ceremonial services at Arlington Cemetery, 21-gun salutes.
It takes a lot of training, a lot of hours to get those shots perfect.
He also carried fallen Marines off of planes at Dover Air Force Base.
It was emotional because I heard, it was a young Marine, had a young wife who was pregnant, and you could hear her, crying on the sides.
His role now is to help fellow vets find employment in Indiana.
There's a lot of jobs in the military that are easily translated to civilian jobs.
Explain to companies how a veteran's skills may fit their needs.
So it's just a matter of getting that resume to show that.
Brian says often vets find work in Indiana's manufacturing jobs.
I think the biggest thing is just finding something that gives you that same sense of serving a bigger purpose.
InVets now gives Brian that feeling,
No one gets through anything alone.
that greater purpose. In Indianapolis, I'm Mike Sullivan, CBS 4 News.
And we thank him for his service.